Losing newly qualified staff is a continuing problem for schools. Find out how a consortium of 5 high schools in the London Borough of Sutton use CPD as one of its approaches to tackling this problem, and improved their teaching and learning at the same time.
I'm going to kick off with me doing a bit of talking, and then I've got a little quiz which I'm going to get you to do on your tables. Really, I think it's just
It's Monday evening in October at one of the borough's schools. NQTs are attending a session of a programme of induction training.
The programme is a mix and match, so there may be 12 to 16 themes for a particular session. And anybody new to the profession or trying to get further qualifications who needs to understand more about that theme may attend a particular session and so gain from it.
Seems to me that this whole...
The NQT training is organised by a consortium of 5 schools in the borough that came together in 2004.
And we have 12 sessions timetable this year, and we've had 3 of those sessions so far. At each session the attendance has been over 80 NQTs or GTPs. So considering in 7 or 8 years ago there was a shortage of teachers, and in the London Borough of Sutton and in our 5 individual schools we were determined to get the best quality teachers we could for our pupils. Consequently, we needed a mechanism in order to ensure that quality teachers were entering the profession, and the training school route seemed to be a very good route to go in to gaining these quality teachers.
quick run through child protection. We're going to do all of child.
John Pearce and Laura Bullinaria are 2 of Carshalton's NQTs attending this session on child protection.
I teach geography and I've probably been here just under a year at the moment. I started in the 2nd term in January. So I kind of started halfway through, really, so I'm kind of picking up, which is quite interesting, kind of get stuck in straight away.
As you've identified, when you're talking to a child, generally you'll preface...
It's definitely the practical advice, whether it be about the law, for example, you know, how to engage with the children, just really making you aware of what you can and can't do within the school and how to reach your C standards successfully.
It's usually 3 sessions at the beginning of each half term, so it's every Monday night for the first 3 weeks. And it's slightly different in the PGCE training because we're looking at behaviour management from a beginning perspective, how we can engage pupils, how we can get them to take part and distract them from wanting to misbehave in lessons. Whereas actually now that I am the class teacher, I feel I have a lot more responsibility for my own classes, making sure that they are on track where they should be, and looking a bit deeper into the subjects as well.
I'll see how you go as a group, discussing those questions and seeing what ideas you've got in response to those questions.
Schools don't have to deliver CPD for NQTs through a consortium. So what makes this approach so effective?
You're supposed to discuss this now? Yeah, okay.
Often schools can be very isolated. A school has its own entity and its own ethos. However, all schools have something they can learn from another school. By working together in a consortium, we actually have the expertise of 5 schools and 5 sets of staff, plus access to the local authority and a university and HEI. So therefore we have a far greater base of information and expertise in order to provide quality training across a group of institutions.
Number 6, I have no idea.
I think it's for as long as no one agrees. For long.
I guess 28 days, I have no idea.
6 years into the programme, what are the benefits?
I think all 5 schools have had greater staff retention. In my own school, in the year that we started being a training school, we had 27 staff leave. Now we average 1 or 2 a year. Staff value the quality of the continued professional development they receive. Over the same period of time, the examination results, as measured by both contextual value added and 5 A stars to C grades, have gone up for all the 5 schools as well. All the schools in this particular period of time have been Ofsteded. All the schools have had very good and favourable reports.
And what about the NQTs themselves? What do they think of the consortium approach?
It's good to learn from other people as well as people in your immediate circle. I find the sessions really engaging. They're very active and it gives me an opportunity not only to talk to people within my own school, but to actually talk to other people in different schools and see how they're experiencing not only their training but also their own experiences in school.
Those very issues.
It was really, really nice, specifically because there was other geography teachers there as well. If it was just myself, our school just doing it, I would be able to relate to the NQTs, but it would be much harder being able to relate kind of specific things to other geography teachers.
So for you as staff, you need to be alert to indicators.
I know some of my friends who recently qualified have been doing, yes, they've had some contact time, but it's been online as well. So this is very much face-to-face. It's a very practical advice we've been getting, and just being able to kind of relate much more easily to other people in the same field as you.